I have spent my last 4 years of life learning about personal finance and money management through some books, personal experiences, documentaries, and whatnot. And why I have done this? Simple. Some of may know that I am from middle class background, and the thing with middle class background is that those people are tend to fall in traps like loans, taxes, and the things where they should not spend their money, and their money habits are worst in this case. Study shows that the poor people and the rich people, they live their life happily. They don't get into any traps like taxes or like loans and all those crap. But the middle class people, they usually fall in such traps. Education loan, car loan, vehicle loan, home loan, and whatnot. I'm doing all this research and this efforts in learning personal finance or money finance is because I really don't want to fall into those traps. So during this my 4 years of learning, I have came across 5 rules which are very important to manage my finance. Most important among them is to manage your own finances, learning your bad habits and breaking free from them. So in this video, I will share 5 most common bad habits which middle class people tends to have, and I will also share how to get free from them. Hey, hi guys, welcome to my channel Rushabh. So today we are going to cover the financial topic. First one, paying yourself last. I came across this habit when I was reading the Rich Dad Poor Dad. In that book, Robert Kiyosaki, if you know that guy, he is mastermind of finance. He knows everything about how to achieve financial freedom. He has break down people into 2 categories. First one, who pays themselves first, and second one, who pays themselves last. Middle class people are the one who pays themselves last. So middle class people, usually what they do, once their paycheck comes in, they are going to pay themselves last. It means they are going to pay their bills, pay their rent, they are going to pay their installment for like home loan, education loan, or like anything. And at the end, if any money remains, then they will pay that money to themselves. And usually at the end of the month, they remain with no money. On the other hand, the rich people do exactly opposite. When their paycheck comes in, they pay themselves first. They will keep some money, somewhere around 10 to 15% for themselves first, and they will spend money from the rest. Suppose they are getting 1 lakh as a salary, they will keep 15,000 aside and they will spend 85,000 for their needs like their loan or anything they have. This 15% every month allows them to have enough money for bad situations. If they got fire, they don't have money, health or anything, at that time this money will help them. Unlike middle class people, they have to go for another loan to tackle with that situation. Now you guys will think like, I get only 30,000 salary and how I'm going to save 5,000 out of that, because I need to pay rents, bills, installments, subscriptions, and I need to do some shopping, I need to give some money to my parents and something like that, and I left with no money. But study shows that if you have 30,000 salary and if you save your 5,000 as soon as your paycheck comes in, you are going to manage everything in 25,000 only. Your mind will guide you in such a way that, okay, Rushabh, you have only 25,000 and you need to spend only through that 25,000, and the rest of the 5,000 is going to be your savings. So that we need to keep in mind. You must have at least 10% of your salary paid to yourself and kept as a savings every month. Second one is getting comfortable with your bad debts. So what does it mean? Nowadays it becomes fashion that you have to take loan for everything. You can take loan for your bikes, you can take loan for your cars or like home loan, then whatnot. Like nowadays people are taking loans to buy their phones, iPhones or any phone. They will just go to shops and they will say, okay, we need to do some finance. Like there are so many options right now, but just finance and home credit. Those guys are like giving you loan like anything. And the recent thing is nowadays you can take loans to buy your clothes as well. Like I read somewhere that article was funny. I can't express my feeling for that article, but yeah, you can take loan for anything nowadays. And the worst thing is that we are good with that thing. Like we are having some loans over our hand and we are good with that. Like, oh, I need to pay some 5,000 per month for that particular loan. And okay, I'm good with that because I have 30,000 salary, then I have 5,000 debt is fine. But actually that's not. You should not get comfortable with your debts. If you have some loan or like any debt you need to pay, any installment you need to pay, you must worry about that. Or like you should take some financial steps for that so that you can get rid of it as soon as possible. Always remember, credit card companies or like financial funds, they make money by lending you money and getting interest on them. Even the credit card, they are allowing you to use their money, but 22% is their interest rate. And this 22% is way more than normal standard, and it can eat your all the bonus and benefits they are giving you on that credit card. So how to tackle this situation? So first step you need to do is that never buy anything unless you can buy that into cash. cash. You want to get some bike and it's costing you like somewhere around 1,50,000. First, see if you have 1,50,000 with you and you can buy that in cash, then yes, you can put 1 lakh in deposit and have a loan on remaining 50,000. So unless and until you are able to buy that thing in cash, never buy it. That's the rule. And it's a strict rule. Always follow it. Now, third rule. It says save more and earn more. If you want to be financially successful, there are two things you need to always do. First thing, to save your money. Whatever earning you are doing, try to save as much as possible. And the second thing is to earn more. To save more and more money, you need to control your expenses. If you want to buy something, any clothes or like any shoes, you need to ask yourself, do I really need it? Nowadays, marketing firms are spending like anything to make you feel that you need that particular product. They know how to play with your psychology and they will do anything to make you feel that you need that product and you should buy it. It can be a clothes, it can be an accessory, it can be a new electronic gadgets for maintaining your standards, even your cosmetics. Nowadays, there are multiple cosmetics which will make you conscious about your hairs, your skin, or like your cleanup routine, everything. We can manage all those things in cheaper way as well, but we go for brands. We go for the feel they give us, and that is the fake feel. We all know. Your first goal by this saving should be that you should have enough money for 6 months to handle your finances. If you lose your job today, you should have enough money to survive for next 6 months without taking any help from anyone else. This money buffer for 6 months, whatever you have, it will give you peace of mind. Focus on the necessary thing you need to focus on. So you must save more. Another thing is to earn more. Right now, you may have one source of income, but study shows if any millionaire is there, that millionaire will have at least source of income. So like we are not even near about that. So if you want to break this trap of middle class and you want to switch to the upper middle class or like to the higher class, then you must have at least 3 to 4 source of income. This source of income could be active or passive. It depends upon you, but you must think in a way. Fourth topic is income and expense. So income and expense means you need to track your income and expense. If you earning more and more, your income is like increasing, then you will get it to track. Track is like if you are earning more, then your lifestyle will increase. You want to buy a good house. If you are having a good house, then definitely you need a good car with it. If you are having good car, then definitely you want to go to some holidays, vacations, and different things. This is an income lifestyle trap and you are going to fall for it, and it is going to be in a cycle that if your income increases, you are going to have a good lifestyle, and it is going to be a cycle. So we can't stop this cycle, because once your income increases, you are going to live your luxurious lives, or you are going to live a life you always wanted. But during this thing, you need to keep track of your expenses. How much money you have spent, how much money you have earned, exactly on what thing you are spending your money. You should have everything tracked down. You should be aware of every penny where you are spending it. Now, this thing will help you understand where exactly your money is flowing and what thing you need to focus on to save your money and to manage your money properly. The people who knows their finances, they know their goals, how to go to that goal, what steps they need to follow, what are the challenges they are going to face, how they are going to tackle those challenges. If you are having that things ready with you, then more likely you are going to be successful with your financial goals. On the other hand, people who just fantasize about money, that like I will earn some millions and billions, but they don't have exact plan to go through, they don't have exact way or like steps they need to execute, then mostly they are going to end up as a failure. They won't be able to achieve their financial goals. And this income and expense tracking, like a tracking of every penny, will provide you base to jot down the financial step you need to take to achieve your financial goals. And the fifth and last topic is having expensive hobbies. Now, expensive hobbies means people have some hobbies to like spend money on shoes or spend money on some expensive watches. Some people have hobbies to visit new places and spend a lot of money there, like going for a travel, visiting new restaurants. But these all things are not going to give you any actual joy. All these things are in a moment. You are there and then you will feel good. But once you are out of that situation, that happiness you left at that. Instead of that, you should have some hobby, something you like and which will help you to gain knowledge and confidence and experiences in your life, such as reading book or like meeting new people. Your hobby should include something that will give you some kind of knowledge. It will allow you to connect with more and more people to get their views. All these things are going to help you to be a better person, to get a better financials. And trust me, all these hobbies which are beneficial for you are going to be cheap. This knowledge and experience you are getting from these things are going to be with you your whole life. So So always choose your hobbies wisely. There are so many things you can do. At least there are 3 or 4 things that you like to do by yourself. So always choose your hobby in such a way that it should give you experience, knowledge, and it should allow you to connect with more and more people. So these were the 5 topics. I found that these are the mistakes which middle class people do. And obviously I was among them who used to do these things. But nowadays I have seen so much improvement in myself, in my personal finance, and how I have achieved some things to buy. So recently I have bought Royal Enfield Himalayan and it cost me somewhere around 2,84,000 in cash. So how I managed to get that money, how I managed to save that much money because I did it in cash. So I will just share that in next video. Also, thanks for watching. If you have any comments or any questions or anything that I have missed, please let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe me for financial as well as more vlogs from my life.